Green flag, green flag.
And Lucas Podstata is going to lead us away, and it looks like a good start for the top four, except for Stefanko.
Oh, no!
Stefanko got a terrible start, moved to try and defend the inside line there, and he's collected one of the big shot cars as well. And that is going to be an absolutely huge accident, and that's Hora that's been caught up in that as well. Stefanko's lost his entire front wing. Nadlik has been caught up in that, remember, as well. He started from the back of the grid after not qualifying. David Pichata has lost a position. He's down to 7th.
Let's look at it again from the 4th place starter. So he just starts and then just bogs down, and as he tries to then get the defensive line, it's then, well, it's just all chaos and anarchy then, unfortunately. So that very much spells the end of the E-set runner, and there is Thomas Hora, who was very much the innocent bystander in that, as the spinning Stefanko just came right across the nose, which somehow is still attached. As we now look at Martin Nadlik, what happened to Nadlik? Oh, he dropped it completely on his own, unfortunately. As a great shame to the rear wing detached. Lucas Pichata, he really wants to get on with it. He's wanting to maximise the loss of his arch rival, the championship leader Martin Stefanko. And here we go. We are racing once again in Spa. Lucas Podstata then leads the field down to La Source. Obviously, everybody single file. The Entropic pair getting very, very close under braking, but no danger at the moment. I did see.
Here is the replay of what happened with Vizzy, and we are riding on board. And he just loses the back end, and that's going to pitch him into the barrier, and that is going to be a huge impact on his race.
Let's see what happened to Thomas Hora then. The big shot cars with the first to retire from Silverstone. Both of those cars were out very early on. Oh, side by side coming through Blanchimont. Brave move. Oh, it's a nearly 3 wide. Oh my goodness me, don't do it. Side by side, late braking move with the softer tyres. Nicely done, Thomas Hora.
Here we go, Kashka on the move once again, this time for 8th position. He's going to have to do it around the outside as he gets into the braking zone of Lake Home, but you can do it because that right-hander becomes a left-hander and it becomes the inside line, and he does indeed take that 8th place position. And you can bet Moritz is going to be watching that and thinking, I need to do something just like that very soon.
There's Lucas Pichata. I think he's going to fairly comfortably take the lead because he's already coming into the chicane before Lucas Podstata's even come to a halt. Yeah. Now the pit lane is really long here in Spa. Look how many people are now coming in. These are basically the rest of the soft starters essentially coming in, or the vast majority of them at least. Oh, he is getting underway again, but Lucas Pichata, there you go. He's already gotten past. So, is that going to throw Podstata into the grips of his former team? Potentially, the Entropic cars, of course, going to have a bit of a faster exit from La Source, although Podstata near enough takes the same line, just slightly tighter. But that could potentially put him under pressure by Sirotec. No, absolutely true. I mean, on the previous lap, Moritz was looking to try and make the move through Pohon again, mainly on the exit of it. Oh, into Normandy! Oh my goodness me! Now there didn't look like there was impact from our camera view, but that has sent the big shot car into the wall. Oh no! And that is that wheel is very dead. Or if there was a netcode issue, let's have a look at this again. And no, I'd say that was just that was a panic. That was a very big shock moment for the big shot car. We knew that pun had to come in there somewhere. You see, Lucas Pichata just stayed on the racing line. He knows what the score is. There's no point in him trying to defend that inside line with this much time still on the clock.
Both of the drivers deploying push to pass, as you can see at the top left of your screens here as they make their way through Eau Rouge, up and over the hill, onto the Kemmel Straight. 0.3 of a second is roughly the difference, and the closing speed is much higher this time. Podstata is going to have to stay defensive. He's not going to be moving to the left side of the track this time. As Pichata breaks much later, he's going to have to go around the outside. Space being given to both of them, but again, it becomes the inside line. Podstata trying desperately to hang on in there, but I think Pichata is is just about ahead, but he's going to leave the space, curiously enough, through Buchel. That's a surprising one. I would have expected him to close the door on that one, but he left the space through No Name. Again, he leaves the space. Surely that's going to be the end of the battle here, but no, Podstata is positioning like he's thinking about going side by side through Puan. Surely Lucas Podstata is going to feel the need to stay defensive. He's going to stay to the right-hand side of the track as that's Podstata going around the outside. He can't quite make it work, and that is going to be the race win for Lucas Podstata. His third win of the season, narrowly finishes by a 1/10 of a second ahead of Lucas Podstata, who pushed him the entire time. An incredible race from both of those drivers, so deserving of the win are both of them. Siratek and Kadlacek crossing the line side by side as well. Lehman taking home that top 5 position. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.